happening?
You got a nice big smile on your face. What's up?
Just completed the last day of camp. Excited for the season. 9 days. Oh, 8 days. 8 days. So.
Is there a part of your defense that you feel like you guys kind of unearthed during this past camp that maybe you guys didn't know about before?
I want to say that we didn't know about it, but our aggression and physicality, it's on another level right now. And we're really bringing back like the hard-hitting Pitt mentality that defense prior to us have had.
How have the young guys taken on that? Because you were the older guys. You guys said Tony, you, PJ, Javon, but there's a lot of sophomores in the defense this year. They're going to get a lot of reps.
Yeah, they're falling just doing the same exact thing, and we feed off of them. They feed off of us. They bring a lot of excitement to the defense as well. That's the one thing. The young guys have been making a lot of plays, and that makes the team and the defense so much better.
Keep hearing that word aggression. You want to be the most aggressive defense, whatever. How does that actually play out on the field? What if you guys done differently during this camp that's going to make that possible?
I want to say defense and schemes a little bit is different, but just more of just being able to run the ball. When you have 11 guys running from sideline to sideline, that's just a different kind of aggression that you're going to get. And then obviously, the constant hits on the offense. You're coming through and hitting the quarterback. Obviously, we don't do that, but the hits on the quarterback are going to be major this year. And then, the tags on the receivers and running backs are always important. As many times you hit them, that's going to wear and tear all the way to that fourth quarter. And the more you hit them, the more they don't want to get hit. So.
You looking forward to the first time you get to hit a quarterback? Are you looking forward to the first time you?
Oh yeah. Really excited. Yeah.
Coach Marducci says he feels like this year's team has been a little more businesslike and a little bit more serious than last year's team was. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, I would say obviously our mentality of just being, we just went 3-9 last year, so we're obviously the lock in the mentality I feel like we were locked in last year, and we were all serious and everything, but there's a bigger stance right now, just from different rankings of people putting us at places, and we feel like we're disrespected right now, and we got a lot to prove this year, so obviously it's gonna be really serious.
What are some of the biggest things Corey has challenged you to do this year to build on last year and improve from last year?
Just continuing to work different little techniques that I need to work on, from taking extra steps in my tackles, to being a more of a vocal leader on the team, just being able to talk to the defense, communicate, and then just little things from cover standpoints and different techniques that we use.
How do you think you'll be a better player this year?
I'm just excited to do my job at the end of the day, and I think that's what's going to make me a better player. Obviously, because Sanders and Collins, all the coaches have pushed me to become better in my individual position. But I just want to do what it takes to win games this year.
You, PJ, and Javon have a lot of experience. You guys, you're used to each other. You have chemistry. But Cruz seems like he's been a star all throughout spring and fall camps here. How do you guys get all four of you on the field a lot this year? All right? And how, if you guys are doing that, how does that benefit you guys' rotation?
That obviously there's major benefits in that. Cruz he's been killing it ever since he's been here. He's a young cat that has a lot of excitement on the field, and he hits really hard. And there's going to be multiple different ways to get certain people on the field, different packages and everything. But I wouldn't be surprised if everyone's making plays and benefiting from that. So.
PJ told us he's sort of in this competition with Cruz of who can get most of those takeaway stickers.
Yeah.
What do you see out of those guys? How are they getting? It seems like their helmets are pretty much filled up.
Yeah.
What do you see out of those two guys? How have they been able to get the ball as much this camp?
Just being around the ball. At the end of the day, that's what it's really important. You look at previous safeties before that, guys like Jordan Whitehead and people like that get by the ball. That's just a major thing. Even if you're not even getting the ball, but just being around it is really important at the end of the day. But they've been going through and killing it. Ian and Alan Bryan as well, the new safety who just came in. They all have so many takeaways, and I'm really excited for them. And I hope that's gonna translate to the end season, and hopefully everyone goes through and gets a lot of takeaways and does their thing.
Is it tougher for you in that boundary spot? Do you have less opportunities to get your hands on the ball?
It's just, I think it's dependent on like the offense that we're playing right now. Like just from the Pitt standpoint, obviously I think that the ball is gonna be a lot closer this season, you know, because we're gonna be winning games, making plays, so they're gonna be forced to throw the ball a lot more. But I ain't really worried about the ball coming near me or whatever. I just want to, you know, do my job, make plays. But when it comes down to with our defensive rush and everything, the ball can be put anywhere. So it's whoever has the play, it makes the play.
You're the boundary. PJ's a field. Where does Bruce and Javon fit in as far as that? Because you know, if you're primarily playing the boundary, who comes in first for you if you need a breather, and who comes in first for PJ?
I think we're all really interchangeable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm primarily a boundary, and obviously PJ primarily free. But if Vaughn showed it last year, he goes through and kills it at both positions, especially free, boundary, and then obviously nickel if he needs it too as well. Cruz has gone through and played a lot of deltas for the nickel as well, but boundary as well. So those are his two. He plays free too, so all of our safeties are really versatile at the end of the day. So you're gonna see people in like all different positions and all around the play.
Last year the corners were the more experienced group. This year you guys are. How have you seen guys like Ryland and Rashad and Tamari Crumpler grow over the course of training camp?
Just from just being comfortable. You know, those guys have always been ball players. You know, I think they could have been a big part of the defense last year. We just had older guys ahead of them. But just being able to be comfortable in a situation, they go through and I don't know if you guys know, but they wear like boxing gloves on their hands during practice, so like they don't have to hold people and they could really use their technique that Collins teaches them. But comfortable to being able to you know, obviously use their techniques in game and everything like that is gonna be really exciting to see. But just being able to take communication and learning it, and they've been able to take that real well, because you know once you're in between those lines and it's loud, it's a lot harder to, you know, get communication, get checks and everything, and they've done really well with that. So I'm excited to see what that does for week 1.
Are you comfortable telling us who you're going to vote for captain? Are you comfortable telling us who you're going to vote for captain?
I keep that in house. So hopefully everyone.
That's all I ask.
Any last questions? Thanks.
Thank you guys.